Okay, so welcome to Mr. Haynes' class. Like I said, if you have any questions, raise your hands. So we already know how to navigate through FresnoUnified.org. If not, please look at my video that I posted. And if you still have questions, let me know. I will help you online anytime. Make sure you use your raise your hands function, okay? If you have questions, make sure you use Teams to collaborate and talk about math because some of you guys are having issues on your own. So if you have questions, you can ask me, but you can also ask your friends, okay? Remember, I'm going to provide 2 assignments by the end of this conversation, okay? The first quiz, which is going to be the next quiz, again, you can get credit. If you missed some, you won't be docked off points for that, but if you get it right, whatever ones you get right gets added to your grade. Basically, I'll give you a quiz from forums on Teams, but also on Teams, I'm going to assign you the actual video that relates to the quiz. I hope that makes sense. If not, let me know. Okay? You have to watch that video. Okay, that video is going to help you with what you're doing, what we're doing today, which is to add and subtract integers. Okay, since we did the POD already, we're just going to go straight to the input lesson. Okay, just like class, there's nothing different here. There's nothing different here. So here is the, in case you guys forgot, the integer is a set of whole numbers and its opposites. So you have 0, a positive area, right, from 0 to right, and then you have the negative from 0 to left, and then you have array. Array is that thing that you use to graph integers or rational numbers, and it's a part of a line that starts one endpoint and then extends forever in one direction. So, and then you got the 0 pair. We talked about 0 pair before. You guys remember that? Let me get my pen real quick. So, for example, let's if I have I don't know 5 plus -5. Okay. So the first thing I would do is I would box it. Okay, and then afterwards I would call this a positive integer because that's a positive. What's a positive times a negative? Someone raise your hand, let me know. I would like to know if any of you guys know what is a positive times a negative. Anybody? Michael, Ivan, Matthew? Anybody? Oh, okay, hold on. This is weird. Hold on. So Eric, okay, Eric, I'm gonna unmute you. Eric, what is a positive times a negative?
A positive times a negative is positive.
No.
What?
A positive times a negative is a
negative.
That's my boy. There you go. It's the only other answer, right? But I'll show you in a second. It's a review. Eric, remember this, Eric. Everything we do online, you have no distractions at all. That means you get to focus for the time being. And if you have any questions, you can also access Mr. Hang because I'm available to you. Does that make sense? There's nothing to worry about. Okay. So it's okay to get it wrong. It's fine. Okay. So thank you, Eric. Okay, so all right. So a positive right here times a negative, right? Because you got that parentheses, it's going to be a negative. Okay, so rewrite it. So now it's going to be a positive 5 and a negative 5. And without thinking, if I were to box it, you have a positive and negative. But what's 5 minus 5? Raise your hands. Whoever wants to answer this. I know it's easy, but I want to make sure you guys know the kindergarten stuff. All right, Ivan. Yes, sir. Ivan, what you get?
0.
Okay, that's my boy. Thank you, Ivan. I know this is easy for you, but we keep going. I'll give you harder work soon, okay? Okay. All right. Cool. So equals 0, right? This 5 positive means you have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positive, right? okay? Then if you have 5 negatives right here, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, how many 0 pairs do I have? Anyone? How many 0 pairs do I have? Okay, I see one person. Ivan, you have, hold on one second. 5. Oh, Matthew too, 5. Good job. Okay. Today we are going to do an input model. It is about adding, basically the objective is to add and subtract integers. The steps are first to identify, you got to identify the integers right here, and then you have to combine the integers. That's the steps, right? So the input model, let me see here. So input model, you have -5 plus a -5. The first thing I'm going to do to identify the integers is I'm going to box it, right? So let me rewrite this real quick. -5 plus a -5. Okay, so I'm going to box it. Then afterwards, I'm going to identify each integer, right? Because step 1 is to identify the integers. So this one here is a negative. And this one here, a positive times a negative is a negative. So now rewrite it. All you have to do is rewrite this into a regular integer or to an easier looking integer. So we got -5 minus 5. Again, I'm going to box this. So how many negative integers do I have? I got 10 negative integers. So the answer is -10, okay? How did I know right here, see this one right here? How did I know that was a negative and not a positive? Well, if you look right here on the integer chart, right here on the integer side, you see that when you have a positive and a negative and you multiply those two, when you have a positive times a negative, you get a negative, okay? So therefore, this becomes a negative. So that's why, okay? A positive times a negative is a negative. And right here, still you see a positive times a positive is a positive, and then a negative times a negative is a negative. Cool. Now, so the second one here, it's not that difficult. I just wanted to show you this one because it's similar to the other one. Oh, 1 second.